Snowshoe was unbelievable moment for us.
Last weekend just went all pretty smooth. Everything went good from the first practice run, even track walk.
I'm not sure what keeps me riding bikes. It's just, I'm not sure if it's the adrenaline, if it's you can always get better. You're always striving for success. Like winning one race is never good enough. You always want to win another. And just, it's such a good crew, and you have a good crew out riding, doing laps. It doesn't get much better just riding fresh trails. It's just, there's nothing like it. This week we're in Ludenville for round 5 of the World Cups this year, and it's a new track, so it's a pretty exciting one. Haven't had a new track for a while.
So I wanted to push pretty hard for finals, and almost got the whole way down. That's downhill racing. Crashed pretty near the bottom, only a couple hundred meters from the bottom. Yeah, 8 in semis. Lots of positives to take away from this weekend and move on to Ligier next week. Stoked.
I always think that kind of stuff if the chairlift just fell off.
A little bit less dramatic.
Patrick and I have a very big love-hate relationship, to be honest. I love him, but I hate it. Yeah.
But you don't think like you can cut inside?
I think so.
What is he thinking? You can never tell.
Would be sick though. You'd just be getting like sticky patches of loam onto your goggles. Like, loamer! But I don't think we're going to get a loamer for long. Yeah, it's going to get pretty skidded out. Right now it's looking sick.
Good vibes today. Got practice this morning and then quali. We got like a pretty big gap between practice and quali, so just plan on staying as fresh as possible, I guess, between that.
Performance to me would be, what does it take to win a race, or what do you have to do to win a race?
To be a pretty crazy human, I'd say. Like, we do some crazy stuff and the tracks that we ride are insane, so like, and you're just pushing limits all the time. I'm just adjusting my levers. Patrick put some new brakes on for me. Yeah, Patrick working wonders, you know.
Practice was sick this morning. Had a little bit of a crash in the last run on that, you could say, shroud turn, everyone's been calling it, and I might have overcooked it a little.
The man, he knows, he just knows. Woo! Right, ciao. P11 at this point. There's 2 girls going up for a rerun, so see how that goes, but I'm pretty confident P11 should stick.
Still 50-50.
What are we in?
59th. We are cutting it.
Can't do all that happens, mate. Happens, mate.
Skills, anything you have to practice to get better should be performance. And I think as an athlete, that is the main thing you need to look at, what you need to get better, and you should be always, your goal should be performance.
I think we just have to be a really all-round athlete to be a good downhill racer.
I think if you're not having fun, you're not going to do well.
Quite fit, you want to be powerful, you want to be really strong, you also want to be quite skilled on a bike, and there's just so many aspects to make a really good mountain biker, or downhill mountain biker in particular. I think I just wasn't very in the moment and like super fluent on the bike, so I just made a lot of mistakes like the whole way down. I think I was like 2 seconds slower than yesterday, so pretty frustrating, but a step in the right direction definitely, and this week I made so much progress, so I'm really happy with that.
I don't know, I am quite competitive. Like, if I can't get something, I will just keep doing it over and over again until I can, and I do get quite amped up on warming up at the top of a race venue, getting in the zone. And I'm not too sure what it is. I think some people have it, some people don't. And you are either a racer or you're not.
Everything just worked together perfectly that day.
Everything just lined up and went how it should do over a race weekend.
Finals is like your race run on steroids. You just go full gas.
To perform at the highest level in this sport, it's like to have to be mentally strong, a lot of work on and off the bike.
Obviously you have to push hard the whole way. If you want to be able to win and be inside that top 10, top 5, you have to work the whole way.
And it's huge for mountain biking in Ireland. Just won 2, it's the first time ever, and happy to be making history.
It's surreal. I think I'm about to have a heart attack. I actually have a pain in my chest right now. So, and to do it here, like the crowds were amazing, everyone, the whole way down, absolutely roaring.
Mont Saint-Anne is a track that I've watched over the last few years, just been on live streams when I was too young to race, and this year I'm here. It's definitely a pretty big learning curve. Not ridden the track before, but I'm stoked to get up there. I actually feel pretty like in the zone, flowy, so I'm looking forward to qualifying tomorrow and hopefully put down another decent result and finish off the season strong.
First time here is definitely a long one. Definitely going to need that GoPro from a junior later on to learn. I'm actually happy to see some fresh sections. Just I think it'll make it a bit easier from the people that have ridden like the older stuff more. Yeah. Might give me a little bit of an advantage. Stoked to get on the bike and cut a few laps. Hopefully finish off strong.
I think Jack, Sean and Oisin, all of them are positive characters. They're not get easily defeated, but that's what they achieve or not achieve over a race. Everything has to come together at the end, keeping things away that could distract them and just focusing on racing. Being in a good vibe and being in a good team, I think that's one of the biggest important things.
Qualifying day went pretty smoothly here in Mont Saint-Anne. Ended up 15th, which I'm pretty happy about. I feel like I'm riding pretty good right now, coming off last weekend's result.
It's race day today.
My mechanic George is what a guy. Never disappoints, bike is always ready, and he's just a weapon on the tools.
The relationship between the mechanic and the rider is the most important one. They're a team within a team.
I would definitely agree with that. They're not just your mechanic. At the end of the day, they're the one at the top of the start with you. They're the one that you're like communicating with the most out of it in the whole weekend or in the whole year.
Sometimes it's like an old married couple.
Genau.
I think it's super important to just be honest and trust the other person 100%.
They're the one person I go to when things are good, things are bad. They're just that one person that you just can be open with, I guess.
The competitive nature they are as personality, and once you start winning it and you get into it and you have to first win in the books, then you just want to do it again and again and again. It's just being so positive about that.
This off season, I plan on getting more and more downhill riding in, like what I done last off season. Just fine tuning everything.
Practice makes perfect with this stuff, and the more time you can spend on your bike, the better your skills are going to be. There's a lot of things that make you feel better, like gym training and a lot of other areas of riding and cross training, but I think it's really important to just have as much time on your bike as possible.